welcome back to Redneck Snack, where life is too short to be serious. All right, we're back at Crumbl again, and you know they're starting to ramp my excitement back up little by little. We're getting there. Especially with the Halloween flavors and everything. I'm kind of getting into the vibe here. So yeah, I get what they're doing with this lineup. You know, they're doing Halloween themed items, and sure, you know, you may not agree with this Rice Krispie treat thing. I don't either. It's all fine. Everything else looks cool, amazing, awesome. You got bubblegum, Twix, Reese's. So you got some classic ones. You got some really experimental ones. So I'm really intrigued. I am disappointed by the way my cookies look today. And I don't have a knife to, or my cutter. I don't use a knife anymore. I don't have my cutter to kind of cut these up. So it'll be interesting trying to break these up. But presentation-wise, they look a little small. You know, Crumbl, I'm used to just like, or at least at the beginning, I was used to the whole box, just the cookies just reaching the edges here and then overlapping each other. So I guess I was kind of spoiled in a way. But yeah, the size looks a little disappointed, and I don't know, the presentation, they just don't look like they spread out the icing enough on these cookies. So I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna hope that the icing can kind of get distributed as I break the cookies apart. But I do like that they put a piece of bubble gum on this. But yeah, when you sit back and you think about it, it's like, oh, these are all Halloween things. You know, you get Rice Krispie treats, bubble gum, Twix, and Reese's. You get all those for Halloween. So it does make sense. You know, they're doing more than just one Halloween week. Even though this isn't considered their Halloween week, this is a full lineup of Halloween goodies. So they do have a rhyme to their reason, or reason to their rhyme, or whatever you want to say. But I don't know. I'm iffy about this week, but I think I'm more hype about it than last week. We'll go with that. At least it makes sense what they're doing here. So yeah, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share the video, and check out my Instagram, Redneck Snack. Ooh. All right. So, like, I think the reason the Reese's looks kind of disappointed is the Reese's cup pieces have melted. So maybe not such a big deal, but I'm kind of sad that the biggest cookie they gave me was the freaking Rice Krispie treat, my guys. At least I'm getting what I paid for, maybe, you know. But okay, I think I like it. I like it. I was gonna try and do it that way. I think I like it better like this. Does that work? We're gonna roll with it. But yeah, let's get the lame one out of the way, folks. Rice Krispie treat. It is a freaking Rice Krispie treat. That is all it is. I read something about caramel in the description. I don't know, from the spoilers. I don't remember what they said in their description. It's in the bio or the description section of this video. So if you really need pure descriptions, you can look at them. But I pretty much know what I'm talking about here for the most part. So yeah, this is a little softer, I will admit. So it's not as firm. So it's fresher for sure. But you can make this at home for sure. You know, I just showed it to you. Hold on, let me put it back together. There you go. See, it doesn't even look like I tore it apart. That's a great thing. But yeah, I did tear a piece off, and yeah, let's eat the Rice Krispie treat. You know, I never thought I could say you could mess up a classic. And I'm not even a huge Rice Krispie treat fan to begin with. But these kind of almost feel like they're stale. The cereal pieces almost seem like they're stale. You do get that baseline flavor, but it's still not as good as what your mama makes, what you make at home. So, that's going to be one of the lowest ranked cookies, by no surprise. One of the lowest ranked cookies I have ever had. Like, the flavor's fine, but again, it's not great. The texture's not great, not very good. And again, it's just kind of lame for Crumbl standards. Like, you know, we're gonna have to. I'm gonna say a 3. I think it covers the flavor fine, but outside of that, there's just nothing to it. And a 3's generous. I think I'll do a 2. We're gonna give it a 2 out of 10. So yeah, we got the lame one out of the way. Now let's kind of move on. Let's do the bubblegum, just because y'all know what Twix and what's to come of Twix and Reese's, and I'm excited for those too. But bubblegum is very perplexing. I think it's like a vanilla-based cookie or sugar, one or the other, with bubblegum flavor icing. A lot of people say it's kind of like strawberry. You got a piece of bubblegum on top. We're gonna throw that to the side here. And yeah, I can't cut it into a 4th, so we're gonna. Oh, did I show it off? Oh my goodness, did I forget again? Here it is, and it's glory. All right, so I got a piece broken off. I like to break pieces off before showing off the cookies. I get excited, my guys. I get excited. So there it is. Let's go ahead and try this out. I am nervous, but I hear good things. That's definitely bubblegum flavor. They hit that right on the head. Do I taste cream cheese again? I think I do. They get the bubblegum right, though. I like it. I don't love it, but I like it. Like, for what they did with the risk they took, I wouldn't expect them to do this for a while. Like, it is definitely a bold cookie. But for what it is, it gets the flavor right. It is a good cookie. Like, the cookie base is good. It's nice and buttery, soft and crumbly. And I'm gonna eat a little bit more. And definitely gets that flavor in there. But I do think that tastes like cream cheese icing to me again. And you know how I feel about it. Just sometimes I don't feel like it belongs. I think it does add that nice sweet sugary flavor, but you know, I want that bubblegum just to kind of stand out on its own, not have to complement or, you know, compete with anything. So overall, I think it's good, but I have a complicated vision on that. You know, it doesn't feel like it should be good, but it is. For me, I just think the uniqueness, the fact that they got the bubblegum flavor right, I think it gets a 7. Like, my only issue, again, is I think I can taste that cream cheese icing. And it's weird. It's just weird. You can't get over that. I can't get over that. But that's fine. All right, so a fan favorite. We've been hearing a lot about this one. They didn't give me a very big cookie, but a fan favorite is the Twix. Now, past variations of the Twix did not have the Twix bar on top of it that you could compare it to. So it's a sugar cookie, so they call it sugar cookie feet Twix instead of just Twix. And so essentially it's a chilled sugar cookie with caramel and chocolate. It's supposed to be pretty much just like a Twix, but in the cookie form. A lot of people love this. I can totally vibe with it. I totally understand it. I'm excited to try it. I'm going to eat the cookie first, then we're going to throw in the Twix. And yeah, so, ooh, this one I wish I had my knife for, because we're having a hard time, but we're getting there. Just the fact that it's chilled and the chocolate's kind of stuck to it. But yeah, let's try it out. That is very reminiscent of a Twix. Now, obviously, I do wish there was a little more chocolate and caramel on there, but they did put the right amounts for the proportion. I just think Twix stands out a little bit more with this stuff. But they're two very similar things. Okay? Two very similar things. They do it right. They've got the perfect base for it and everything. So, I wouldn't say it's perfect, but I can see like why a lot of people like that. It goes down smooth. It's got caramel. It's got chocolate. I even taste a little bit of salt there. But yeah, I definitely am more impressed with the Twix cookie I got here than that salted caramel Twix that they just released in stores. I didn't do a formal review on that, but I tried it, and it's just not as good as if you had actual salted caramel. So that's just a spoiler there. But no, I like that. I thought it was good. So now we got the very messy Reese's cookie. It's got Reese's Buttercup peanut butter cup pieces in the cookie base, and you've got peanut butter sauce with Reese's peanut butter cup pieces on the top. So yeah, this one's gonna be an interesting one, trying to break apart. I think it's a peanut butter cookie base, but I'm not so sure. It's very messy. This is where I wish I had my knife. Yeah, I should put this peanut butter cookie base. Ooh. Alright, did I? Yeah, I showed that to you. I kind of forget every time I show you. In my mind. Very sticky. This reminds me of the Buckeye Brownie. And I love the Buckeye Brownie. But this has a more, obviously, more of a Reese's flavor. The peanut butter is definitely superb and supreme to that of the Buckeye Brownie. So, definitely prefer this one. I think this one's the hit of the week. Like, if you're trying to decide which one you're going to get, it's going to be this one. Someone said the peanut butter was off-putting to them when they tried it, posted on Reddit. I like it. Actually, I don't know if that base is peanut butter or not. I think it is, but the cookie's nice, soft, dense, and very thick. It is just, it gets stuck to your mouth. It's like eating peanut butter. This is like you take the Reese's egg, and then you say, hey, let's make this into a cookie. Let's just roll it into a cookie. Because Reese's egg is the ultimate amount of peanut butter. That's what they say. That's a 10 out of 10. So I didn't give a rating to the Twix, but in perspective, I think it gets an 8. I think it's a good flavor. I think the chocolate and the caramel and the cookie really go well together. But it pales, absolutely pales into comparison to the Reese's peanut butter cup cookie. That is the hit of the week. 10 out of 10 for me. If there's any cookie you want, that's the one you're going to have to get. The other ones, I thought bubblegum was interesting. Hard pass on the Rice Krispie treat one. And then the Twix, very solid flavor. So no surprises here. It's kind of rolled out how I thought it was going to be. I had the two, nostalgic candy flavors to be pretty high up there. And then I felt like bubblegum was going to be enjoyable, but I knew what was coming with that Rice Krispie one. It wasn't going to be it. But I tried it anyways. I spent the money, and I ain't going to waste it. So we'll stick it in the fridge. Maybe it gets a little crisper, a little better. We'll see. But definitely go get the Reese's and think about the Twix. That's all I got to say. That's what I'm rolling with. Hopefully I'll see you around. More Crumbl reviews to come. That's it. Yeah!